So, of course, as part of the Police in You, we want to be able to bring you some more information on what the Guyana Police Force is doing in terms of community relations. I've got with me the head of the Community Relations Department, none other than Woman Superintendent Crystal Robinson. It's always a pleasure to have a conversation with you. Good day.
Yes, Dan, good day. It's always good to have a conversation with you too.
All right. Now, I know you have been a very, very, very busy lady, doing so much in terms of being able to reach out to communities and to be able to have various skills training programs in place for them. But today specifically, we want to talk about what is happening here at the communications branch in terms of those youths of society that you've been able to pull in and are giving them training. What kind of training is this and how is it going so far?
Okay, well, coming out of the Community Relations Department, we offer courses free because one of the strategic plan, the pillar, is partnership, and we work in partnership with persons right across Guyana. So persons here this morning, we have a course, electrical installation course. We signed a document, an MOU, with the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce and Industry. And the Vice President, Mr. Keenawar, he decided to offer this course because that is his field of work. And we started this course on the 16th of August with 17 persons. 16 male, 1 female. And from then they're coming twice per week, Tuesday and Thursday, from 9 to 1. Everything being looked after, the welfare and everything being looked after. It's free of cost.
Free of cost, so they don't have to pay.
They don't have to pay.
How are they selected?
Okay, we put out online information online through our Facebook and our WhatsApp group, the various courses that we have running. And you come in and you apply, you fill your forms, you apply. When the course starts, we make contact with you, so you're coming back.
Is there an age requirement for anyone who would like to access these courses that you're offering?
From 16 to 30. Once you're on the 18, you have to get the parents to sign, because we have to involve the parents also. Once you're above 18, you sign up your own document. But once you're on the 18, your parents have to give the consent, sign the consent form. Because remember, it's currently working with. And any course we run, and once you're on the 18, you have to get your parent to sign.
Awesome. Now, you did mention, okay, we're talking and we will talk with some of those persons here today who are in this. How long is this particular course, this electrical engineering course, expected to run?
For 4 months.
4 months.
From August to November. And they'll graduate the first week in December.
So when they get their certificate, does that mean that they will be able to apply for jobs?
Yes, they apply for jobs.
Awesome.
Because the certificate is recognized.
And as the head of the Community Relations Department, for those who are now registered in this electrical engineering course, what would you say is the enthusiasm, the interest, or the drive among them? Do you believe that they are actually taking in what is being taught and they look as if they're going to be all graduating come December?
Yes. The thing about it, Stan, once you're doing what you love doing, you have that drive and a passion. Because once we put out the course there and you love to deal with anything where electrician is concerned, electric things, and you come on board and you're being taught what to do and how to do it, they sure think they're coming, we're doing the course online and in person. Because you have some persons working, they got a little part-time job that could assist them in transportation. So the persons coming, so we're doing online and in person, but most times they're in person because some people ask for a time off from the job to come also. So we're working with them. As this morning we have 8 persons, the rest are online working, because we set up in such a way that you could work from home and the job likewise come on board and in person.
Awesome. So of course, I'm sure this gives you a lot of excitement and enthusiasm to be able to expand other courses.
Other courses.
Remind persons who are watching this where it is that they would like to, they would go to actually register and to find more information about other options and training opportunities with the Guyana Police Force Community Relations Program.
Okay, we have a Facebook Community Relations page. They gotta go on the page, or if not, they come in person to the office, which is situated on Barrack and Camp Street. The first building, as soon as you enter the Mountain Branch compound, we're just there. The small blue and white building. So you come in, we put out the courses, and you say what you would like to do, and you're there. Once we meet a quorum, we start the course.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Woman
welcome.
Superintendent Crystal Robinson. And we're going to be able to talk right now with some of these
some of the students there.
and see what they've learned so far.
Yes, exactly.
My name is Guyana Police. I'm interested in electrical installation because I never learned. I'm small in grade 1. I'm in grade 1 now. In farms, different farms, I was taught a couple of things, but I didn't drop out because I didn't actually like the field they put me in because the sir was kind of good. So I actually picked this field to learn more fields. I could, when I grow up, I could say yes, I did this. I could mostly know much about the field, like knowing certain things in life. Because every single thing you have to know piece by piece to know something. The knowledge added. Yes.
But
It's easy, lost learning, everybody does simple.
My name is Ronaldo Thornton. I'm from industrial site. Private industrial site, Highway Bank Scheme.
Okay. And what caused you to decide to come into this program that the police is actually offering?
I was on leave for the moment, and one of my police friend come and asked me if I'm interested in the course. I said, yeah, why not? With the course now, you learn everything, you get a certificate, you could push yourself out in life, and get your license, and you could be your own boss. Use the trade.
Oh, you want to be your own boss?
Yeah.
And do your own personal jobs?
Yeah, boss.
Nicholas Rock. I'm from Sultanville, and that's it. So I joined this course by invitation of my mother, actually off my friend. So I got stepped out of the course because it could broaden my horizons and like learn new things. Because the world of work nowadays is very hard to actually get a good job that pays well. So you could start your own business with electrician when you get a certificate. You could start your own business, you could get your own money, you get your time, you're good to go. So yeah. Any questions?
My name is Marvin Griffith. I'm from the Faith Harmony. And since I was a little child, I always liked electronics. I always trying to fix things in the house, you know. When I used to
You never used to lose up things for your mother?
I used to do that.
You used to do that?
Sometimes I would fix it back, sometimes it would not work back. But you know, it's practice. So yeah, from then I always liked electrician, electrical. And as I come up and I heard about this course, I said, you know what, let me get it so that I could be able to know well about, you know, the parts and everything, all the tools, what they're used for and stuff like that. And so far, I've gained a lot of knowledge. I'm sure that all my other friends have learned something too that we will take with us. And I know that this is a very lucrative job. Once you put your mind to it, there is room for getting finances, you know, because you need finances to live in this life, right? So yeah, I'm thinking that go ahead.
And how do you feel about the fact that this is being offered by the Guyana Police Force for free?
I'm very much grateful. I want to thank the Guyana Police Force for this course, and I would wish that they would continue every year or every time they get a chance, they would do things like this. It's giving back to the community. It's helping out a lot of young folks that does not have, you know, the financial gain to go to a place and pay for it, you know. So it has worked out well for me, and I'm sure that when I'm finished and I get the certificate, I'm sure that I will definitely do well in it.
My name is Shabani Joe. I'm from Western Housing Scheme, but at present moment I reside in Moko. Well, basically I've been actually doing electrical work for the past 10 years with Bank ZIH. I first started off at a Procure Training Center from 2011 to 2012, which I would also recommend a lot of youngsters to start from there because they're more practical than theory. So as I heard about this course, I decided to come on board. Never mind I already have at least three different types of certificates in electrical installation. But the more certificate I can carry is better for me.
What would you say to other young people who are watching at this in terms of being able to get themselves qualified and certified in some sort of skill set?
Well, what I would say to them is that do what you love. That's most important. You do what you love. If you love electrical installation, you go after it. If you love plumbing, you go after it. Whatever is your desire, you go after it.
I am Ronaldo Torres. I reside on the west coast of the Mawaro, which is the village of Stewartville, and I am happy to be here to do this interview.
All right. You're a police officer.
Yes, I am.
And what caused you to be interested in electrical installation?
All right. The reason why I decided to do this course is because I love dealing with young people in society. So whatever knowledge you give to me, I could share the knowledge with other young persons in society so they could do something constructively. We all know that we have different buildings going up and different, projects and stuff going up. And electrical installation course brings something to youths or to, so persons in society would know this is a good course, a profitable course, and then whatever situation it is around, you can go out there and assist in electrical installation course.
And also personally, apart from being a policeman, it's also developing another skill set.
Correct, that's right. Take an opportunity, whatever the Guyana Police Force is offering. It is going to benefit you as a youngster, and from there you go on to the Government Technical Institute, even to the University of Guyana, to pursue that study, to get that certificate, get that diploma, and even excel to even get a bachelor's degree in whatever area, so that you won't do criminal activities in society and just focus on one goal that you want to achieve.
How did you hear about this?
Through my auntie husband.
All right. And where are you from?
Sophia.
Sophia. All right. And so coming and learning, how has that experience been for you?
It's fun, learning new things, because inside this course they know nothing but electrical. Nothing at all.
So why choose electrical?
Just basically they want something to do. Rather than sitting down and ain't doing nothing at all. Right. And the course was free, so I just take the opportunity.
Nicholas Beat. I'm from Westside, Tushin, to be specific.
All the way close to the Parika area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I'm interested in the course because it's all for an opportunity to learn more. And since I was small, opening cars, trucks, fixing things, experimenting. It's been fun, and now I get the opportunity to actually know difference from live wires and from DC motors, and it's been fun to me. And I want to get the certificate so I can go on. I could wire houses. It'd be beneficial for me, and it's been fun so far, and I learned a lot.
Evidently, it requires some sort of commitment. Yeah. You believe that you're committed to it?
Yeah.
All right. And what would you say to maybe your friends and your peers in your community about some of the other programs like this that the Guyana Police Force is offering?
I said, well, once there's opportunity, go for it. And once you know you like doing it, it'll be better for you. So say you see something happening and you know you could do it and you want to learn about it, go for it. It'll be nice. It'll be beneficial to you.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
Pleased to be a part of this. Starting from the bottom to where it is, I want to say where I started from. When I was a little child, my mother had a Greco radio. And
Greco radio.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And I always curious to know what is inside that radio.
If the man was in the radio, right?
Yeah. So one day my uncle said, hey, there's a man in that radio talking. So when my mother was out, I went into that radio. And I opened that radio. And I tore up the radio speaker. I was looking for the man inside the radio. And that was one of the... Really? The radio started keeping a lot of noise, you know. And my father said, this radio keeping noise, but I feel so comfortable. But my mother was so wise enough that she went into the radio and started examining it because it was that easy to open. So when she put the lid in. But as time goes by, you get to understand that and how the technology really works. And actually, how I started to was from going to school and with those little projects on those boards. And I always wanted to know how a bulb light. You know, those start light bulbs. And from that, I would run from the battery to the bulb. But then I realized now that you gotta get something to break the connection. So we didn't have access to switches. So you cut a piece of tape and you nail one side down and then you touch. And I always had a pass mark for that. And that's where I started. And what I'm looking forward for in the force is to see more of this. Because I actually want to give back something of what I would have learned through the years. Because where I started, I had to learn from somebody. So having them here and having more crash courses like this, it doesn't take anything away from me. I'm here and I'm willing to give something back to them. And I want to let them know that even though you're going out to the world of work, just be passionate about what you will learn here. Because I try to stay on the path of teaching them the right thing. I would have showed them one or two shortcuts, but I let them know that that is not the right thing to do. Because when I used to go to TI in 2000, in early 2000, we had to read a lot of books. We didn't have the opportunity to have a computer where you can just access knowledge at your fingertip. So we would have had to read a book and retain what we would have read. So now that they have a smartphone or they have a tablet or a computer at home, it's easier now for them to access those information and run with it. And with all these different housing schemes all over the country that you're seeing, there's definitely an opportunity for them to make themselves useful in society and be your own boss. Because knowing electrical work does not stop there, where you can develop into owning your own business by start selling tools. You can start selling parts for electrical installation.
Awesome. Very wide and varied. And of course, Inspector Ross, I want to say thank you for sharing some of this knowledge with us for the police and you. And wish your batch much success as you get closer and closer to your graduation.
Yeah, there was, let's remember, don't short everything. Don't compromise the work for $2,000 less. Let the people buy the right thing. If possible, go with them. Let it go to the right store. Be very serious about that because you have a license number that you would be held accountable for any job that you would have signed off and give a certificate for. So that's how serious it is. Nobody is going to come to your house and say, okay, a toilet bowl has to fix this way. Or nobody is going to come to your house and say, well, okay, the paint has to be cut this mixture. But everybody concerned about the electrical work. So I'm very serious about it. I'm not here to tell people the wrong thing. I'm just here to emphasize on the right thing and everything take it from here. This is only the beginning. And even though I've been doing it for 28 years, learning does not stop. It continues on.
A continuous process, yeah.
Throughout life.
Kudos to you and the team right here for what you're doing. Thanks a lot.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for having me.